flee.
Yeah, that's not superhuman at all. Batman is the biggest capper of all time. He tells everyone that he doesn't have any superpowers. Well, I'm here to tell you that this fucker is a fucking liar. Growing up, I always loved superheroes. You know, I always loved Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man. But there was always this random guy that didn't have any powers, or at least I was told that lie by everyone else. He also didn't have a crazy suit that almost made him seem like he had powers like Iron Man. And that random was just a regular guy named Bruce Wayne himself, aka the Nipple Man himself. I always looked at him with questions because I always saw him do inhuman things that a person without superpowers could never do. Like, just because he's the best possible shape a human could be does not mean he should be able to dodge Omega beams or even be able to hit Darkseid and actually make him stumble a little. Like, Darkseid gets hit by missiles and doesn't even react. You're trying to tell me that Batman is hitting harder than a missile? Every time I would just bring this up to anyone, everyone would just be like, oh, Batman's him. He's Batman. Oh, he can do that because he's Batman. He dodged Omega beams even though he doesn't have super speed, and Darkseid even said himself,
Impressive. No one has ever avoided my Omega beam.
So Superman or the Flash hasn't dodged Omega beams, but Batman has. He can just fall off buildings and just walk it off like nothing just happened, and all people say is, oh, it's Batman, he can just thug it out. No, Batman is not just him, he does not just thug it out. No, Batman is a lying bitch. He actually has superpowers, and he's been lying to us since the beginning. Batman has the power to manipulate the plot. Any power that he needs, he can just grant to himself in the moment. But he has his limitations because he can't do it all the time. Only in the key moments. One second you'll see him be able to dodge Omega beams, and the other second he needs a car to make it to a crime scene. Okay, let me slow it down. Batman doesn't actually have plot manipulation, but you know who does? The writers. And Batman has been doing them little favors under the desk while they write his stories, keeping them happy with him. The meme of Batman can beat anyone with prep time, it's actually true, because the writers can just come up with some BS reason that Batman could beat the fucking presidents. Stan Lee said it perfectly himself.
So one question I'm always asked, who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight if Galactus fought the Hulk? Or if Thor fought Iron Man? And there's one answer to all of that. It's so simple. Anyone should know this. The person who'd win in a fight is the person that the scriptwriter wants to win.
Batman is the biggest merchant of them all. When it comes to the writers, just need a way for him to win, so let me come up with some bullshit so he wins. And that is because Batman doesn't have any superpowers. Like with Goku. You can come up with just some way that he got really mad and unlocked a new form, and that's why he edges out against his opponent. But that's because he has superpowers. But with Batman, you can't do that. So you either have to come up with some BS or just have a plot hole like Batman out of nowhere having super speed and reflexes for just that one moment. If anyone says some stupid shit explaining why he could do that, you are just max level coping. Any explanation of Batman being able to dodge Omega beams is just the writers pulling something out of their ass to make it make sense. Batman is a regular ass human. All these Justice Leagues fight, he should be getting dicked in less than a second by even the minions. Batman himself is a plot hole. You guys understand, just showing Batman being able to survive and look somewhat competent against Darkseid for any amount of time makes no fucking sense. Like, Batman sometimes struggles with the regular crooks in Gotham. So you're trying to tell me the street thugs are all Superman too, like Batman? To watch or read Batman, you have to take him as two separate characters. There's Batman in his own stories that he's fighting his regular villains in Gotham, and there's Justice League Batman. Because if you take them both as the same character, all of the power dynamics just completely fall apart. But even regular Batman in Gotham has his goat spurts of goatness. In Arkham Knight, you're really trying to tell me he did that all in one night? It is not even just Batman that has this perk of getting random spurts of superpowers. Black Widow is another perfect example of this. Black Widow is a regular ass human. I don't give a fuck that she knows how to kick. She should be getting dicked by me. These regular human characters need to stay in their lane. If Batman was like the guy in the chair and comes up with the strategy for the Justice League, that would be perfectly fine and goes with his character. But he should not be going out in the field if there's a fucking outer god trying to take over the planet. What is a basic bitch metal batarang going to do to Darkseid? At the end of the day, the writers want us to watch or read their things like this. Shut up, don't ask why, and watch this motherfucking explosion!